Hi, this is Camille from My Junk Journal Heaven. Welcome back. I hope you enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe and make comments if you do. This is my prototype. We've made some little things that fold up like this and have tuck pockets in them, and I thought I could make one that was more like a belly band with the pockets, the tuck spots at the top and the bottom. So I have some paper here, and I want it to be 8 inches tall, and it's not double-sided, so I'm going to try something that may or may not work. First I'm going to cut off, so I've got 8 inches, and I think I'll get rid of the crown. I want it just about the size of my journal pages, and they're about 8.5. So maybe I'll make it 8.5. All right. And then, like I said, it's not double-sided, so I think I'm going to try and fix it so it looks double-sided. Do I want it 4 inches wide? How wide is this one? This one's much narrower, and I don't know whether I want one. No, 4 inches will be too wide because my journal's only about 6. So let's get rid of some on this side. I'm going to cut it down to 6, and then I'm going to cut that in half. So I'm going to cut it to 3. And what I'm hoping by doing this is that I can get a double-sided look. Crossing my fingers here. This is kind of an experiment. So we fold down this piece is going to fold over this way. So well, actually, it's going to fold over this way. Okay, and then this one is going to fold over a little less than that one. So probably about there. And let me see how this looks. That looks good. Now if I can just get the same thing on the bottom ones. Okay. This one I folded over. Confusing myself. Fold it over like about that much. I don't want to get it, I want them to be about equal when I get done. And this one, let's see. Oh, I got about an inch at the bottom of that one, so I can do that here. Fold it over so there's about an inch. And that works. All right. I think I've succeeded in what I wanted to do. Now I just need to ink it and then glue them. Maybe I'll glue this first. I know this side needs to be glued because I think I'm going to have this be a tuck spot over here. Belly band tuck spot, whatever. This could be folded the other direction so you could use it on another page the other direction. Anyway, let's do that. Oops. And before I glue that down, let's glue this a little bit. So so it doesn't get in the way of anything else. All right. Now I hope my glue hasn't dried prematurely. Move over, move over, move over. Come on, you can do it. All right, now I'm going to glue these down. Oh, I should have inked the first one. Well, that's okay. It's still open to be inked. It's just glued there. So I can ink everything. Hopefully this is going to be a shorter video than my usuals, because sometimes they go way over what I would like them to go. And I'm not really good at editing yet, so I haven't figured out how to cut out parts and still have it make sense. But I'm working on it. All right. Now, let's ink this up. Like I've said before, and many other people have, if you don't ink, that's fine. That's your choice, and you don't have to. Some of us like it, and some of us don't. I didn't ink for a long time. None of my first journals were inked in. Of course, I didn't have any ink, but then I bought a cheap little ink pad and started inking and decided I liked it. And this is just not glued. That glue dried on me. I was afraid of that. So we'll just re-glue it. This art glitter glue likes to dry, doesn't it? And it likes to dry fast. All right, that should be enough to keep it down. Now the bottom part again. Do the same thing down here. Okay. Now it's going to need to be glued kind of in the middle, which I should have already done, because otherwise your tucks are going to go crazy. And I don't know whether to glue them down here or not. Well, let's do it. What the heck. Let's glue that down there. All right. Now that's going to go on a page in the journal. There's the one I made last video. I've got plenty of things in this one. Let's see, maybe this other signature could use something. I don't like to put something on everything, but it's nice to have some things on the pages to add ephemera to. Do I want to do something else with this page to make it more interesting, like stencil? Or I could actually use some of my stamps to do something under there. What about the little beehive stamp, if that's too busy back there? Or do I just want words? And lots of stamps. I don't want those. I think I'll do some writing. This is a big stamp, but it's actually, and I don't have a thing big enough, but I think that'll work. I can ink it just where it goes and stamp some stuff on that page to make it a little more interesting. Okay, that works. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, that's good. It covers it. All right. I think I'm going to move it over for the bottom one just to make something different. Make it a little bit different anyway. And I think this stamp came from Temu. If you've been watching me, you know a lot of my stuff comes from them. They're in my price range. Oh, that made it even to the bottom. That's great. All right. I'll have to clean that in a little bit. But meanwhile, that can go over to the side. All right. Now, where did it go? Huh. Oh, I put it in the box with the stamps. Thank goodness I didn't lose it. Okay. Now, I need to do some decorating on here, and I think we'll be good for the night. I do want to add something to it. This has a big butterfly here. I could add a butterfly and some flowers. And then I have a tuck spot there and a tuck spot there. And kind of a big one there. I could even tuck this underneath. I need a place for that. I'll find a place eventually. Okay. Let's go to some flowers and some butterflies. Guess I should cover up my ink pad. Hate to cover up the butterflies that are already there, but unless I find smaller ones, that's not going to look so good. Let's keep that one out just in case. I'm obviously running low on some of my pretty butterflies here. I've got this I could put. I haven't used very many of these, and I have quite a few of them. It came with some butterflies, and I use the butterflies, but I don't use those that much. Let's see, that little one up there, and the big one down here, and we're not going to go with that flower thing. We'll get a different flower. plenty of yellow and orange flowers that would look nice on here. It's kind of a lonely little yellow thing. There's a little orange rose. Nah, it looks kind of lost. Oh my. Oh, there's some little yellow flowers. I think that looks pretty. Or do I want the flowers over the top of the butterfly behind him? Or do I want the flowers up here? And the butterfly on top of that. It looks like the butterfly's growing the flowers. All right, let's see here. Well, if I cut off that leaf, no, looks like the butterfly's growing the flowers. Maybe I'll just put the flowers there and put the butterfly up here. And put the little butterfly over here. Or leave this butterfly off and just do the flowers and the little butterfly. Yep, I like that. I think that works. And I'm going to take it out of the book for a minute so I can work on it easier. All right. And then I'm going to need a label, a ticket, something on here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put this guy down here. Like that. And we'll put the little butterfly up there. Okay. And let's see if we can find a label. Once again, the label box that I never seem to find what I want in. It's just a plain label. Don't know if I want just a plain label. Nope. That one doesn't work either. Let's see what this looks like. Well, that's not too bad. And I can stamp something on that. As a matter of fact, since I have my stamps out, I know I have some words and numbers here. I think we'll do that one. Look at that, I haven't even opened the package yet. Well, when all else fails, we have scissors. All right. Now let's see which one I like the best on there. Registered number. That number, nope, that's too long. Premium. Number 469, I like that. Let's do that one. Nope, I was pulling off the wrong thing. All right, I'll get my little guy out for this one. Okay, that works. And I'll stamp it off on this. Okay, let's glue this one down. And I need to ink the back of this and, oops, and ink this one. You can tell I've been inking. Look at my fingers. All right, let's get this back part inked, and we're going to glue it in and call it done. And one of my next videos, I'm going to have to start making tags and journal spots for this journal so I can figure out what needs more. All right, let's get the journal back over here. And we'll glue it. I don't want it to mess up the fold or the closing. Oh, that'll be all right. Okay. Go right down in there. I've got some that aren't very good, and I'm going to have to get some washi tape when I get home. I didn't bring any with me on my trip, and I didn't see anything that I couldn't live without when I was out shopping, so I didn't buy any. I've got so much, and I think I have some coming in another order from Temu that I liked much better than what I saw. So okay, let's glue that down. Hold that for a minute. What do you think? I think that makes an interesting tuck spots for some tags and other things. Of course, well, I guess I'm only going to get tuck spots here, here, and then under here. I could glue part of this down and then just have a tuck spot there. Well, I'll decide later. It depends what I decide to put in here. I can always put glue in. Nice little pointy thing goes under things. All right. That is it. That's a nice short video for a change. And I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and you can try making one of these and see how it works in your journals. This is Camille from my Junk Journal Heaven, and my bee journal's getting fatter. That's a good thing. I don't like a skinny journal. See? It's getting better. Thank you. See you next time. Please like and subscribe.